Hey, it's your favorite realtor with some information for you on how to sell a house as is. Every day, people take to Google to search selling a house as is quickly, or sell a house that needs repairs, selling a home that as is by owner, selling a house in bad condition, selling a house as is for cash, and my favorite, the ever famous, we buy houses in any condition. Most of the time, sellers who want to sell a house as is quickly give up a ton of equity because they don't think it'll sell on the traditional market. They don't want to be bothered. They give up tons of equity for convenience and mostly for lack of knowledge. But I'm going to tell you how to sell a house as is and not have to settle for pennies on the dollar. First things first, wholesale buyers. They'll take it as is, where is, and maybe even let you stay after settlement for a little while. They'll often get that under contract and assign that contract to somebody else with little or no repairs or any effort. And that's why they're going to give you pennies on the dollar. Literally pennies on the dollar. Cash investors who either want to buy, fix up, and resell, called flipping, what you see on TV all the time, or that want to buy and hold, will pay more than wholesale investors, but they're using a formula that gives you roughly 65 cents on the dollar. So the sweet spot of selling and your goal should be to get to the general public who will give you 100% of what it's worth in its current condition. They'll buy it as is with no hassle, and they'll also give you favorable terms. Now hear me out for a second. Houses thrive through competition, not isolation. You want to fish in a pond with the most and biggest fish. But those people will be buying with a mortgage, and most people will tell you that you can't sell a house as is if there's a mortgage. And I'll tell you that they're wrong. Next week, we're going to settlement on one exactly like that. First, conventional mortgages will often overlook items that you would think need repair as long as the house is safe and the money's right. And the bank feels comfortable knowing that they can get their money back if they have to foreclose. That's their general rule of thumb. There's also some conventional loans that will allow a buyer to finance some construction and repair costs or remodeling costs. Put in the kitchen they want, the bathroom they want, finish a basement, expand. Then there's FHA. Whoa, people are saying, we don't want to hear FHA. FHA requires the seller to practically rebuild the house. First, no, they don't. Second, I'm not talking about a regular FHA loan. I'm talking about an FHA 203K loan. This loan allows you to sell your house as is, even if selling a house as is by owner, and do zero repairs. Now, if you want to know more about these special financing opportunities that cost the seller nothing, reach out anytime. Also, look below for a link to a free Getting a House Ready for Sale checklist. If you're selling as is, you won't need most of the stuff on the checklist, but you will want to get a jump on any paperwork needed before you meet with an agent. Remember, you're trying to sell as is, but you're also trying to sell hassle-free. Thanks for watching, and again, reach out if you need anything or have any questions.